Hello and welcome to today's video. We have another Twice Yes or Yes album to take a look at. Earlier, we looked at the A version of the album, which was very cool. And now we have the B version, which we'll look at right now. And then coming up in a video later today, we'll take a look at the C version. I haven't really decided which one's my favorite cover. I like all of them, honestly. I like this one. I like the C version one because it's the one that's used on iTunes. That's one I've seen the most. I think this one's pretty cool. The A version because it's the theme of the Yes or Yes type thing. And this one here is more like cool because it's more like individualized things. So we're going to take a look at this one right now, actually. So this one here is more the individual pictures and more the ones that will be used probably more for stuff in general for promotion. This one here probably the promotion more one. Good job. Also, said in the last video, but I do want to point it out again. I got these from the website that I bought them from. They came as extra gift in the order. I was excited about these two specifically, but I also got this one as well. And this one came in an order from the other day. This one here also came in an order from the other day. And I also got these 3 cards as well, so it's very cool. And I'll build them on one of the albums over here when we're all done looking at them. So, what there is to look at is there was the card that came. Oh, also there's posters. I forgot to say that. There's posters. We'll look at those on Monday when they come in. The posters are sent separately as they're put in a tube. So not in the same order, but they come faster the way they have them sent. So, I've been excited to look at this since that I ordered it. And we get to look at the B version now, so I'm very excited. One thing that came with it was these cards, which were pre-order cards. And, or they were pre-order. They were part of the pre-order, apparently. It says pre-order only. These cards. So, take a look at these in a second. What else is there? Within the book, there's going to be 5 cards. There's 5 out of 90 random ones. There's also a Yes or Yes card. And CD, photo book, all this stuff. So, let's look at these cards right now from this version. This one here, it looks like it's a... I think it has their names, or they have like things that look like signatures on it, basically. So we'll look through each one of these. This one looks like she drew a cat, or something. She drew a face, some sort. It looks like a cat or a dog. Oh, I gotta look at the back of these cards. These cards have a cool back to them. So we'll show those in a second. So those are all the ones, and then there's one group photo. And yeah, so this is the back of the card, though. That one looks really, really cool. So that is the B version of those cards. Put that back in there nicely. I want to see real quick what the back of the A version one is. It's that one, so they sort of match, I guess. Oh, a bunch of these cards after. Alright, so that was that. Now we'll take a look at the book itself. But first I want to grab the cards out of here and take a look at what we got here in our Yes or Yes cards. Or not, yeah, well, I mean, it is Yes or Yes cards. So, these are the cards we got in the album. So, I believe these are all different from the ones I got in the, this is a dice that say Yes or Yes. I believe these are different from what I got in the first album. Let's just take a look What I got in the A version, they are all different, so that's pretty cool. Now we have to look at the yes or yes card from this one, and this is what this one looks like. I believe I actually did end up getting the same one of this in either album and the C version. I looked through it a little earlier, but this is pretty cool. So we have that as well. So now let's take a look at the book. I believe it's the same amount of pages as the other one. It's a lot of photo shoots to do. They have 3 books, so they got to do 3 different photo shoots and a music video. Alright, so we look at the inside here. First thing up is the CD. I always like to make sure the CDs are straight within the case. See there? I also do that with my video games. in with my video game case, everything, most of the time the disc is put in there straight. This is the cover theme for this one on the side here within the book. Again, here's the track list, all the songs on here. As I said in the first one, I liked all the songs on the album except for Young and Wild. I wasn't really necessarily a fan of that one. So we take a look here within the book, and it's a similar thing to the first version. They each have their own page and their own thing that they have written. I just got a text message saying my order's been delivered. I believe it's the same thing that's written. It looks like it's the same from what I've seen from another one. But yeah, so they each have their own little written section of stuff that they've written. But it's pretty cool, and they each have their own picture to go with it. So that's very cool. If I knew what to read, I'd let you know. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. This one here said the song titles in it. So they put this in every version of the album just because why would they not? The pictures are different, but the text is going to be the same. They're not going to say, hey, write something for this version and then write something else for the other one. So this is one, they're all there together. I have one of these pictures as my computer background. I don't know which picture it is. There's like a million, but there's one where they're all together. I think, actually, what is it? It's from this version. So where they're all standing in a line like that. Okay. I will remember that when we get further in. Try to find it. But I like this one personally. Inside so far, I like the design of this in here a little bit better than the first one. If I had to pick, I mean, I like them both, but it's not really the point. Is which one do you like both? I think that they're both cool, but I like this one. So this like individual pages again. It is individual pages again. They're not necessarily ordered like the other ones were, though. The other ones are ordered, most of the time they order by age. But this time they didn't. This time they just made it that way, which is cool. They don't always have to be ordered by age. I don't think is really necessary. What do they like to do? I gotta say though, these are definitely like the best ones. This is my phone background. That's what this picture is. I found it. I knew it was in this book. But this is my phone background. On my phone. I would show you guys, but I'm recording with my phone. That was weird. I'm like, oh, look at this on my phone. Oh, wait, I'm using my phone. I always think that I'm like, let me show you something from my phone when I'm recording on my phone. And I'm like, oh, right. I can't. So there you go. Now that's the end of this section. We're going to get into this type of theme again. Because again, that's the album theme. So they still want that to be the theme throughout. So, you know, you gotta keep the theme a little bit, but that's exciting. That's exciting? I don't know what that means. That's cool. It's interesting. That's what I should say. I don't know why I said that's exciting. Yeah, these videos are fun. I always like doing the videos where we just like look through the books and look through the albums. There's so many that we've done so far this year. There are a couple more, but this is really the one that, for me, it's sort of like the highlight of the ones probably for me is Yes or Yes. But yeah, there's a couple more things. I'm not really going to talk about that right now. I'm really going to focus on the albums at hand because this is the one I've been most excited for to record. So we look at the songs here. Again, the song lyrics, I showed it in the last video. But if you didn't check out the last one, here you go. Yes or Yes. And that one is... I can't read it backwards. Say You Love Me. I should just remember. But those are both really good songs. Say You Love Me is probably one of the best ones on here. Well, I mean, they're all good, again. I just wasn't necessarily a fan of Young and Wild, but again, it was a decent song. La 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 was a good song. Young and Wild, there you go as well. Sunset and After Moon, again, both good songs. All these except for Young and Wild are on my K-pop playlist on my phone right now. And then the last one, Bulldozer, Korean version. That one is also very nice. I think I'll probably like the Korean version more. It's just I'm still used to hearing the Japanese version because that's the one that's been out for longer. You kind of like expect words to sound a certain way and they sound different. I'm like, what? But then there's the last page is content staff and JYP staff, all that stuff on the last page. Well, actually, the last page says Yes or Yes, but still, that's very cool. I like the pictures in the first half of this book. I think is pretty cool. To go with that type of, I don't know, I think the more individualized style that it felt like in the first section was kind of cool. But yeah, so I really like this this version. The B version is very cool. Again, I don't know what the versions are until like I already pre-ordered them because I pre-ordered them the first day and they didn't reveal the covers until like a couple weeks later. So I didn't really know. That's why I ordered all three. Plus I sort of wanted to. But yeah. So I ordered all three of them. And yeah, so that's that. We do have one more to look at. We still have the C version to take a look at, which we'll do in the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And we'll see you guys in the next one.